One thing about life is that we must always understand the duty of each gender. Now, a lot used to be said about feminism, especially on social media, and the internet seems to give out many false information. But well, I will have to take my own information from the book called the Bible, which I believe is a standard for anyone living. Because the Bible, if it was a lie, it wouldn't put in people's imperfections. So, but what I want you to understand is that feminism is not real. Yes, women have their rights. Yes, women should be treated right. But then it shouldn't be something to even talk about. The prayer for every woman is to find a responsible husband. Then let her do her duty as a woman, which is helping the husband, being submissive, being loving, being caring. But then trying to gain power because you're a woman will only give you problem. From Genesis to Revelation, nowhere would you ever see women gaining power over their husband. Sarah called Abraham Lord. Even these women in circumstances whereby their husbands were womanizers, where these husbands were not responsible, these women still remained loyal. And that was how they kept their home. Your prayer should be to find the right man, to find a good man, and if you've chosen wrongly, you just keep praying for God to touch his heart, and you keep doing your best for your children and for yourself and for your home. Because even according to Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman provides for her family, notwithstanding even if the husband provides or not. So if the husband doesn't provide, it's your duty to provide. But then that shouldn't see you as the man in the house. You are still the woman in the house. It's still your duty to obey, to be submissive. If you let feminism or whatever idea they call feminism get into your head, you will never have a happy home. And I don't think any woman will be happy to make a dollar or a dummy out of her husband. So I want you, if you are a lady watching this, please just follow the word. Be humble, be submissive, be loyal, be respectful. Men can be hard at times. Some men can be very wicked and evil. You just do your part. And then be prayerful. And if you're a guy and then you have a woman trying to be a feminist, trying to claim feminism, just pray to God to give you wisdom, because I know how you feel, especially if she's richer than you, but God will give you wisdom on how to handle such scenarios. All I can just say is that if you have not married her, don't. You shouldn't marry any woman that is not submissive. You shouldn't marry any woman that is not respectful. And if you have married her, then you call her to order. Not by violence, not by maltreating, but by wisdom. And God gives wisdom to everyone that asks. So we shouldn't let social media tell us the wrong things about marriage and life and gender roles. The Bible still remains the standard. And what the Bible says, the woman is to help her husband. Doesn't stop her from working, no. So for her to just be submissive to her husband, notwithstanding her status, notwithstanding her beauty, notwithstanding whether she's a 10 or she's a 100. She's to be submissive. You, even though you are more beautiful and appealing than the man, you saw something that made you say yes in the first place. So why are you trying to feel us superior? The man is the man. We can't deny that fact. If war breaks out today, men will go out and fight. If there's any serious violence, men are the one called for. Even a woman looks at a man with irritation if he cannot provide because she looks at me. Men, you're a man. Let men be men and let women be women. Doesn't stop a woman from being productive, no, doesn't. But for her to keep her home, and I'm saying this to the responsible ones who are willing to keep their home, be loyal, be faithful, be submissive, to give you peace. Even a man who is like a crocodile or a lion can become soft in the hands of the most brightest dove.